58. Learn English with speeches. First, Queen Elizabeth II of England. 25 years ago, my grandfather broadcast the first of these Christmas messages. The UK has a Christmas tradition since 1932 in which the King or Queen records a message, firstly through radio and after on television and the internet too. Since 1952, this message has been recorded by Queen Elizabeth II because that's when she came into power. Today is another landmark because television has made it possible. Queen Elizabeth refers to this event as a landmark because this was the first televised Christmas broadcast. So TV allowed her to be present in millions of houses in the UK at the same time. For many of you to see me in your homes on Christmas Day. My own family often gather around to watch television as they are at this moment. Do you know how else you can commonly hear this phrase gather up? I very much hope that this new medium, this is an interesting phrase. Do you know the difference between I hope very much and I very much hope? Both sentences are correct, but they vary in degree of emphasis. In this sense, the second sentence, I very much hope, is stronger in emphasis than the first one. Will make my Christmas message more personal and direct. It's inevitable that I should seem a rather remote figure to many of you. Something inevitable cannot be avoided or prevented. It's inevitable that I should seem a rather remote figure to many of you. Rather is a word commonly used in British English as a way of saying to some degree. Remote, in cases like this one, the word remote means distant. Figure, the word figure can be used in certain contexts to refer to a person, a successor to the kings and queens of history. Successor is a person that follows another. In the monarchy, sons and daughters succeed their parents. Queen Elizabeth's dad was a king, and her firstborn son, Prince Charles, will succeed her and become king as well. A rather remote figure. So with this phrase, Queen Elizabeth is saying that she knows that most people don't feel close to her. Someone whose face may be familiar in newspapers and films, but who never really touches their personal lives. I hope that 1958 may bring you God's blessings. By saying this phrase, Queen Elizabeth is saying that she wishes that they all have God's protection and a good 1958. Do you know the meaning of long for? To desire something. Whenever you may be on the fun and enjoyment and peace of a very happy Christmas. An interesting fact before we begin is that in Britain we call this accent Queen's English. It's very similar to the RP, received pronunciation, or the BBC English. However, the royal family have their own style of this that's even more posh, as we say in Britain. Okay, that's it.